Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let me show you what's going on. My buddy Derek came over here earlier today and he took me for a ride in his car and we shot down the Gandy and the car sounded amazing. Drove great on the way there. Well, something happened when he made a spin. He turned around again and he started to launch it. We heard something. And this is like a new motor, but something didn't break. It has to do with the Terminator X distributor. We got back here, we pulled the plugs, it wouldn't start, we had all kind of issues. We got back here, he was freaking out. Of course anybody would, they spend this kind of money and they think he's blown a motor. He was upset, and I told him relax. I didn't hear any noise. We got back to the house, I got some tools out, I gave him the tools, told him to pull the plug. He ended up finding the problem on his own in the distributor. But anyway, he nursed it back home, and he needs a cap, or maybe it's the distributor jump time, and I don't know, something happened when he dropped it down in gear. I don't hear anything with the motor. But anyway, let me go ahead and tell you about what's going on with this. The thermostat was not opening. So when Derek came over, he had a brand new thermostat housing and 180 thermostat. So I went ahead and put the 180 in. I didn't have a 160 on hand, and this was a nice housing, and you know those little nipples right there, they tend to rust up. Well, I decided not to go ahead and mess with the water pump for now. I'm just going to test with the 180 in there and just try it. I tapped off the rest of the fluid there. I tightened up all the hoses, put the belt back on, rerouted it, checked the routing, checked all my plugs here, checked my fluid level. Everything looks good. That's a new unit, and I suppose you can put a coolant temperature sensor here, and run it in the car, which I might do on my own. I no longer have the coolant temp sensor code. I think it was 118P0118. I had that out of range. Well, the sensor actually spun on the plug. I guess when somebody put it in with the socket originally, they maybe didn't go all the way down and spun the plug and broke the connection in between the two places. So I'm waiting to let this cure. Everything went in real easy. I hand snugged it and then tightened one at a time. Um, Everything seems good. I might have to burp it and just run it. It's pretty warm out here, so maybe later on this evening. I probably did this around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so probably later on this evening I can probably start it. I think it's sealed up good. I think everything's good with it. I don't think anything's going to leak. You know, the surface area I cleaned really, really well. So, as always, guys, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll come back with a video and probably test. I think I fixed all the vacuum, all the stuff over there, and even in the trunk as well. So like, subscribe, and share, and as always, guys, keep on dreaming.